First, this Bay Area security guard is accused tonight of pulling a gun on a driver for running over a traffic cone. That confrontation happened outside Valley Fair Mall in San Jose.
KPIX5's Betty Yu is there tonight.
The driver's attorney says his client tried to reason with his security guard and tell him to drop the gun, but it didn't work. He called the behavior of both guards who threatened his client outrageous and says the iPhone video proves it. For several minutes, the driver of this car stared at the barrel of a security guard's gun in terror, all because he accidentally ran over a traffic cone, according to his attorney. The attorney says it wasn't long before the guard's supervisor showed up to intimidate his client.
Sure.
Put it in park.
Yeah, it's in park.
Come on out.
You can talk to me here. I'm not, dude, he pulled a gun on me.
That's all right. Unlock your door for me.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm right here for you.
I can talk to you right now.
There's not even a gun in his hand now.
But I can
unlock your door, please.
Why can't you talk to me right now?
Sir, you can unlock your door, or I'm going to take out your window.
So why are you going to take out my window?
The lawsuit says that the drama started when the 27-year-old driver and Apple employee, Nicholas Buchanan, stopped in a line of cars trying to leave a Valley Fair garage. The driver in front of him put his car in reverse, so to give him space, he moved into another lane and drove over a cone. The lawsuit claims that the first guard was aggressive and out of control. He came running after him after he exited and unexpectedly drew his gun from the holster, pulled the gun on Buchanan, and aimed the gun at Buchanan with his finger on the trigger.
I can talk to you here. Why are you going to take out my window?
Next came his belligerent supervisor. Court documents say that San Jose police eventually showed up and determined the guard didn't have a permit to carry the gun, and he also didn't have a security guard license. The events took place in December of last year, and the lawsuit was filed last week. The driver is suing the mall, the security company, and the two guards for assault, false imprisonment, negligence, and emotional distress. In San Jose, Betty Yu, KPIX 5.
Betty Yu messing around and end up on the other side of the table with me at a nice dinner one night. Hell wrong with you now. Snatch up one of them Asian women. I don't think they let their people date black men. I think they can only date white guys. Shout out to my Asian folk. Hey man, did this. I'm Trailhand Bill reporting live from South Florida. I'm on the road tonight. I don't know why the hell I'm saying tonight. It's 11:39. Why is my voice cracking? I got my coffee. It's 11:39 a.m. on I think today is Tuesday. Anyway, let me get this out of the way. If you're new here, the video is over. There will be nothing but my opinion going forward. I'm telling you, man, I am a Christian, and that just means that I recognize my need for Jesus Christ, life, death, and resurrection to save me from my human depravity. I'm not saying that to sound smart and intelligent. I'm telling you, I understand what being a Christian means. We understand our need to be saved from our own humanity, a deprived humanity. I'm saying that because I just told your ass the video is over and that will be nothing but my opinion from here on out, and you are free to stay or leave. So therefore, if you stay and jump in the comments and say something crazy, I'm keeping it real because God already knows. My deprived humanity might curse your ass out, and YouTube don't really. Anyway, I got tricked, man. It was a story I wanted to tell y'all in association with this video. If I remember it, I will. If I don't, I won't. I think the guy's name is Nathan. I want to say that so I remember. So, someone uploaded this to their channel, and it says 3 weeks ago. And quickly while watching it, I realized they didn't do anything but upload a news clip. Now, it's much like what I do, except they didn't give any commentary. It was just, they took the video from the news channel and put it on their channel. All right, on their channel, it says 3 weeks ago. So I wanted to research the story and find out more about it. And what I ended up finding out, and I will put the links to both, or if not, just the main one, Lord willing, in the pinned comment and or description. This happened 8 years ago, man. So don't blame Trailhand for this, man. I just like to be transparent and keep the integrity of the information. No, I do got to remember to put the 3 week one up, so y'all know I ain't playing. So anyway, when I decided, yeah, I want to talk about this, so I put it in the file for later. Now we're later. I was like, nah, I don't even want to give this channel any credit. And no knock to you, channel. I'm going to put your link in the description so, you know, people can decide for themselves. And I'm just grading you on this one video. I may go and watch others and love it. But you just kind of robbed. You didn't add anything to it. So I was looking for the main link so I could just post theirs. And anyway, that's how all of that happened. This story happened 8 years ago. Personally, I want to research this and find out how much money this man got. Because, boy, your ass got paid. Now, let's talk about it a little bit. So he's not getting no money from the dude who worked at the security company and the dude who looked like a younger dude who pulled his gun. But them folks ain't got no damn money, man. Now, I ain't counting nobody's pockets. I don't know what the hell folk got going on. I'm just saying, logically speaking, when you sue people like that, even if and when you win, which I'm pretty sure he will win on all 4 plaintiffs here. I think they said the mall, the security company, and those 2 gentlemen, right? Why shouldn't he win that case? But then again, this is American justice we're talking about here. But logically speaking, I'll use that word again, he should win this case, right? Okay, cool. Even if he wins settlement against these men, man, come on, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping and California laws are different. I'm speaking from my experience. I've never been involved in these things, but I've heard of them. I've watched, stories of them on YouTube, the internet, etc. And like I said, when you're suing citizen to citizen, it's really just like a formality, man. Folks ain't, they even if they got, I've seen $1 million, multi-million-dollar celebrities do this to not pay civil lawsuits that were founded against them. They just claim bankruptcy or something. So it's not really that I know of. Please, in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. This is where the law people come in at. Is there really any guards forcing somebody to pay when they want to? I mean, I know eventually some people do. I've heard stories of people getting this garnished and getting this property seized. But a lot of times it's just formality, man. But this mall and this security company, y'all ass are corporations. Y'all got to come on with this settlement money. So I'm very interested in seeing how much this gentleman settled for. Now, Trailhead, this ain't got nothing to do with the cops except they showed up to the scene. So why are you covering this video on the cop channel? I try to be an objective, open-minded person. I think it was a video where the auditor was outside the abortion clinic. That's like the most recent one where people were like, well, we don't necessarily agree with your ass about this. And I love it, man. I love people being who they are, speaking their minds. That's how responsible conversations are had. In my opinion, that's how solutions are found. So once again, you ain't got to agree with me about nothing, but we're just sharing opinions here, man, as we traverse through these human experiences. Basically, I said all that unnecessary shit to say if you ask that question, man, I ain't mad at you. I think it's pretty fair, and I also have a fair-ass answer you ain't forced to accept, man. I think this got a lot to do with the topics we be talking about dealing with police, man. I tell you, man, I'm a detailed person. God strings things together for me. Sometimes I catch them, and the most important times I usually don't. Shit costs me. And I have a lot of videos about security guards coming across my timeline, man. A security guard, I can't remember where, just murdered a couple. I may cover that story because I definitely have it in the file. They were a married couple, and there's something to the story about they were going to get a restraining order. I don't know if it's against the security. I don't know the details of the story, but there's that. And then there's just, like I say, I got maybe 3 or 4 security guard stories coming across my desk. Now I want to couple that with, let's talk about these people actions. What the hell is you running behind somebody in a parking lot for pulling out a gun, sir? Your ass already too amped up on that little bit of authority they gave you in that small ass mall. And when I say small mall, I'm talking about compared to the rest of America, bro. You don't sit your ass down somewhere, and not only did you run behind them, you pull. Now let's keep it real. I have road rage, man. I'm one of them drivers, but I don't be driving over no damn pylons. Now in Florida, South Florida, people who live here, they'll tell you they know. On the highway, they have pylons in the middle, and now they have erected signs. My first time seeing them is within the last few months, and they're telling people, you drive over these damn pylons, your ass is $150 per. And just to drive over one, even a small size vehicle, you're gonna hit 3 or 4. So times 150, that's like 600, right? Okay, cool. And they're doing that because in Florida, these folk drive over the pylon. So, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. You probably might, and then you a regular there, so it might have been some people holding up traffic, and you feel a little entitled to that area too. I know the feeling because you work there. So you might have drove over a pylon or something. Okay, cool. You did some shit you weren't supposed to do. They didn't say anything about you and this particular security guard or company having issues before, so there's not that. But you might have did something. I don't know. But this dude's still a security guard. I know what they said, we're going to get to that, but you're a security guard. So you're running behind dude. You done abandoned your post. What if that was just a distraction so somebody could... I don't know, bro. It's just a little bit too much for me. And then we get to the gun. Running over a pylon. I'm in Florida. You will see people do it in front of your ass. They got signs up now that say there's a $150 fine per pylon. There are no security guards out there. There are no machines that pull out guns when you run over them damn pylons. So what in the hell did a murderous weapon have to do with this shit? And then we get to your supervisor, because he's there to clear things up, because if nobody else can, that's what leaders are supposed to do. Let's get to some common ground. And remember let's rehash his rhetoric. I'm here for you. Can you just get out of the car? Get out the car now, sir. He's not gonna hurt you. There's not even a gun in your hand. You went from being a reasonable dictator to being a violent dictator, because shortly after, and I do mean seconds, motherfucker, you told this man you're gonna break his window. Sir, you're a security guard. What the fuck is wrong with you? I think the only thing y'all had on that man is y'all pull y'all weapons first, because if that would have been the wrong American, that shit probably, and I'm not advocating for this, I'm just saying, I don't think motherfuckers be thinking, man. So when I tell y'all I'm overly paranoid, it's because I know shit like this can happen in the snap of a finger at any given moment, any damn where. This man was just leaving work. I don't know if he's going home or going to get some lunch. And next thing you know, a security guard boy, we didn't got to the point where your ass ain't no security guard and you ain't got no damn license to have that gun. Now you in California. I didn't hear anything about him getting arrested when them cops showed up. Maybe this video got a little bit more to do with cops than it appears on the surface. Because these security guards, not only in this instance, but across our nation, commonly, I'm sorry, security guards, y'all put y'all ass in this situation. You just murdered a married couple. Them folks ain't said nothing about them folks doing nothing to y'all. I'm probably gonna cover the story. Y'all might. But y'all act too much like cops, and then I feel like, especially with y'all, that we already know the caller has the ups. So it's like if you go to court and it's a cop's word against yours, people automatically believe the cops. If a caller call on you and then it's your word against the caller, I mean, only in specific circumstances does this not exist. It's usually the cops and the caller against you. And that ramps up even more when it's a security guard. Motherfucker, I'm just trying to say we don't trust y'all. I'm being overly verbose to say we don't trust you, motherfucker. And this video is proof. I don't give no damn how long ago it was. It surely wasn't eight years ago when this security guard murdered this married couple, this man and his wife. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? This just happened a couple of days ago. This just, for me, this video is a reminder to my fellow Americans, man. Trailhead ain't never telling you to live in fear, man. Life too beautiful for that. I just be telling y'all to be aware, man. This shit is crazy as hell. And then the cops show up. Okay, everything is good and everybody go about their way. We ain't hear nothing about nobody getting, this man just pulled away. Ain't that like, I don't know what it is in California, but I mean, come on, you can't just be aggravated assault or something. You can't just be pulling guns on people. I think they have some crazy law in Georgia where, like, when you fire a bullet or something, like, everybody around that's a charge for, like, come on, man, you can't just be pulling guns on people. I don't give no damn if you know security guard or no cop. So let me get back to that point that I didn't finish. Boy, y'all just did that to the right. God was with y'all like he be with me when I be getting into these encounters with these police, man. Because y'all would have did that shit to the right American. That shit would have ended very bloody. If that would have happened and I would have covered this story, I would have said y'all were dead ass wrong, and that's a very unfortunate situation because you ain't got no damn business running up nobody pulling no gun on. And sir, you are illegally, unlawfully carrying that weapon and operating as a security guard. That man didn't even have to know that to defend himself with force. But if he would have defended himself with force and then all of that is discovered, then what, man? What your cop buddies gonna do? They gonna pick your bloody body up off the ground and bring you back to life since y'all have such an allegiance with them and their behavior? I don't know, guys. I just wanted to cover this story, man, when I seen it, because it was pretty wild to me. Not only that the original coward, see, I mean, I ain't said that. If you watch my video, when the last time I called any of them a coward? And who am I usually referring to when I say that? But I always tell y'all, it's not just cops, it's people who are drunk on ego and authority. But anyway, the original coward showed up and you made a big, man, why you ain't just let that man go, cuz? You'll catch him next time. Some of y'all, bro, okay. I had a situation like that. That's the story I was going to tell y'all. I had two, as a matter of fact. I detailed one on live. He could have killed me that night. I was tripping, I ain't going to lie. But the one I wanted to tell y'all about, it was the one that wasn't as intense. I was over there at one of my favorite Paneras, and then they had hired a lot. This is my Panera since I've been in South Florida, literally years, and they just hired a lot security guard for maybe a week or so, and I was over there. And then he tried to tell me don't park while I was parking. And he was like, roll your window down. I actually have a video of it. He just pulled up to me like, roll your window down. And I just looked at his ass and then looked away, and he got the hell on. So I don't think he was doing anything wrong. I was parked where I was supposed to park, but it's like, you ain't gonna come and tell me roll my damn window down. You can, I will move out of the parking spot, which I did. But like once you start imitating cop behavior, I'm gonna give you the same motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, reflective behavior back, you know what I mean? I'm gonna redistribute, whatever I should say, that reciprocate. That's the word I'm looking for. Just act like, behave within the bounds of your authority. And that's another point, you know what I mean, I'll leave with this, guys. Don't ever let any of them, because some of them, I've been like this, and I'm like this still in certain circumstances. Certain people approach us, and our minds have been programmed to think that what they're saying is a dictation to us. Like they have certain authority. Like we have to break ourselves free from that. You know what I mean? Some of us have that more internally than others for different reasons. But like when you're in the presence of certain people, you just feel like they have some certain authority over you that you have to bow down to. So that's another point I wanted to make about this video. I am Trailhand Bill. We only have one God, and his name is Yahweh, Jehovah, Jesus Christ, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. And if you don't believe in God, then you can decide for yourself who you worship or serve. But trust me, it's somebody. And if you allowed to be these rogue ass cops and the people who run around out here imitating them, that's your prerogative. But for everybody else, your human and civil liberties remain, man. You don't gotta bow to no motherfucker who think they have more authority than they do. Y'all be good.
For several minutes, the driver of this car stared at the barrel of a security guard's gun in terror, all because he accidentally ran over a traffic cone, according to his attorney. The attorney says it wasn't long before the guard's supervisor showed up to intimidate his client.
Sure.
Put it in park.
Yeah, it's in park.
Come on out.
You can talk to me here. I'm not, dude, he pulled a gun on me.
That's all right. Unlock your door for me.
I'm not gonna do
I'm
that.
right here for you.
I can talk to you right now.
There's not even a gun in his hand now.
But I can.
Unlock your door, please.
Why can't you talk to me right now?
Sir, you can unlock your door, or I'm going to take out your window.
So why are you gonna take out my window?
You're gonna break somebody's window. I'm telling you, that's that cop shit. Lord forgive me, boy. Once you do, you better pray the news to get back to your family. Don't break their heart. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.